people fail and drop out of school, they and American society at large face multiple negative consequences.
The statistics that you and I just observed are startling, and if left unchecked, our children could be like many of the images that we just observed. What I'd like to introduce you to now is what I believe is one of the many solutions to some of the issues facing our children in our urban communities. I'd like to introduce you to Children of Promise Schools. Children of Promise Schools was created from its inception with the vision of giving our children access and opportunity to what I call quality education. The reason we believe that is because our children are constrained and limited by the location of their zip code. And no child should be restricted from opportunity and from reaching their full potential because of where they live. I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to the various quality elements and components of our program.
36, 37, 38.
The mission for Children of Promise Schools is to become advocate for urban children to have access and opportunity to a quality education. Our objective is to create learning environments that foster health, wholeness, and excellence that nurtures, empowers, and equips each child to reach their God-given potential while encouraging their development as outstanding members of our society.
The Child Development Center was established in 2004, and we serve children from birth to age 6. So that goes from our infant center to our toddler program, straight through our preschoolers as we prepare them for kindergarten so that they can move over to our charter school, the elementary school. So we try to serve the whole family, and that's really important. So it's great to get them at an early age where you're actually serving the family. We have parent involvement. All of our parents come to parent meetings, they participate, so we become a family. So the family learn what the children learn. So we're educating the family, which in turn changes the community.
The warm feeling is when they go home, they know something new. And what I love to see is when a child didn't know how to do something in particular, and a couple of days down the line, they know that now. They're learning and their motive skills, and I just love to see when a child say, "I did it, Miss Rosas, I did it."
We're big no evil. Our cup overflows with blessings. Getting Miss Rosas all the day of our lives.
No, you do it.
Children of Promise Schools are not limited by traditional teaching methods and structures. It seeks to provide a more home-like environment where one-on-one attention is available. Urban children experience a rigorous academic curriculum and character-based content that ensures each child experiences the highest levels of social skills, conflict resolution, leadership, and citizenship development.
We use the core knowledge curriculum, which focuses primarily on the basic development of education and academics in a rich, rigorous environment, academic environment, but it also focuses on the components of character-based education. I don't know if I told you that we use 12 core values. Those values are integrated in the daily integration of our program with our children.
For kindergarten, California standard is just up to 30, but I want to challenge them, and so I expect them to count up to 100 at the end of the school year. And then we skip count by 10s, we skip count by 5s, and then later on we will learn how to skip count by 2s, which is going to be challenging, but I'm pretty sure that they can do it.
They also have a program if your child is falling behind called the Boost program, where they do after-school tutoring. I mean, that helps a lot of students because sometimes as parents we don't have the time, or we can't make the time to sit with our children and find out where they're missing or academically where they're falling short.
W-X-Y-Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Here at Children of Promise Schools, we realize that you need education and enrichment. And so here we've developed Children of Promise Learning Center and also Children of Promise Institute of Performing Arts.
In addition to receiving tutoring and homework assistance, children rotate alternate days through a personalized, age-appropriate schedule of activities that include arts, drama, music, digital photography, computer lab, Cub and Boy Scouts, Brownie and Girl Scouts, games, puzzles, and more.
I just like it here. We moved to Norwalk and we're still driving all the way here to just drop her off. So we don't want her to go anywhere else.
The goal of our school is that the children will not only do well on the standardized tests, but they will also do well as human beings, socially, psychologically, and emotionally.
This is really what we're all about at Children of Promise Schools, developing the total child, the whole child. We really hope that you would consider partnering with us as we develop tomorrow's leaders today.
Once in a lullaby.